Yes, YouTube, welcome back again. This video will be a little bit different because, I want to show you guys my live trades. On the end of this video, I want to give you guys an entry for today so you can make the same trades as I do and the same trades as we make in the Discord group. If you want to join the Discord group, go to the link in description, Crypto Gainers, and it's completely for free. Right? So guys, we're creating a reversal on BTC. We found support and now we're heading to some resistance levels. As we speak, I'm in 2 trades on BTC and Ethereum, and I want to show you guys how I take my profits here at these specific levels and what I'm expecting to enter a long position again. If you are on the sidelines now, don't chase green candles. We as crypto gainers let the price come to us. We don't chase. And I want to give you guys this specific entry levels. So guys, with that said, let's go to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at Ethereum to USDT. And the thing is now with Ethereum, if you go to the lower time frames, or let's draw some support resistance levels here, you can see that Ethereum is heading to some resistance now at the moment. So that's why I want to show you guys how I take my profits here and why I take my profits here, because I see a reversal coming in here, right? Usually you can say this is a bull flag, but the thing is, we're heading to some resistance. You can see this inverted head and shoulders creating, as I showed you guys yesterday in my video. So this is a nice level to take some profits now at the moment, right? Because the thing is, I'm expecting Ethereum to come down one more time to this fair value gap, to retrace the 786 to enter again, right? You can see the 786 lines perfectly with this fair value gap, so that's also a very nice level to enter again. If you see this inverted head and shoulders, you can see that there's a possibility that we come down more to this pool of liquidity here, right? But the thing is, the market looks very bullish, and I don't want to chase candles, but you also don't want to miss an entry. So I think this is a very safe entry to enter on the 786. There's a possibility that we dip more into this pool, reject with a giant wick to go up again, right? Retrace the 786, go down, and then create a new inverted head and shoulders to eventually break out. That's a little bit what I'm expecting for Ethereum, right? If you go to BTC, let me check BTC. If you go to BTC, you can see the same situation is playing out now at the moment, right? Inverted head and shoulders, as I showed you guys yesterday in my video. So I'm expecting downside for BTC. There's a pool of liquidity here. There are no gaps actually, so you can just expect that the price will go where liquidity is, right? Same situation for BTC. Come down, 618, retrace, 786, come down, create the shark fin, and then create an inverted head and shoulders, retrace, and break out, right? The thing is now for BTC is that this is a strong resistance level, right? We need to break this level to remain bullish, as I showed you guys yesterday in my video. That's also why I see a rejection here on the 1 hour time frame, to expect a pullback to eventually break out. But this is a very crucial level. That's why I want to take some profits here, re-enter here, take some profits here, or wait for the breakout. But that's a little bit something personal, I like to take profits actually, So if you want to take the same trades as I do, one of the most recommended exchanges I recommend now at this moment is BTCC. So what you have to do is you go to the link in the description of today's video and you press the top link, right? Once you press the top link, you see that you will get redirected to the Crypto Gainers BTCC collaboration landing page, right? one of the things you notice is that you get a 10% cashback immediately on every deposit. Actually no limit, but a minimum of 500 USDT. So what actually happens is once you sign up, you get a 10 USDT immediately for free, and once you complete the KYC, you will get an extra 20 USDT. So you don't have to deposit anything and you just get a 30 USDT for free, right? If you think about depositing and follow my trades, then you will get a cashback of 10% on the first time deposit. So once you create your account here, you will notice that you will get sign up bonuses immediately in your account. So once you sign up to BTCC, you will see this website, and what you have to do is you go to features trading and press USDT and perpetual features, right? That's where we trade on leverage. So once you landed on features, you will see that you come to this page, right? BTC, and that's the first asset actually you land on. So if you want to trade Ethereum, you have to go to Ethereum. So once you did that, you will see that you land on this page, right? You can see that I have my current trades open. I'm up 222%, and on BTC I'm up 400%. Right? These are also the trades I post in the Discord group. So if you go to the Discord group, you can see that I post this kind of setups every day. And these are actually the trades I'm trading myself now here on BTCC, right? You can see that ETH is breaking out now at the moment. But what I showed you guys before on my TA is that I'm expecting downside for Ethereum now at the moment, right? If you go here, you can see that we're heading to some resistance, and that it's also the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders. So what you can see is that we become bearish on the RSI, so that's why I want to take some profits here. So how do I actually take some profits here? So what I do actually is I go to my Ethereum USDT trading pair that's live now at the moment. I just close and I say I want to take out 25% of my trade here, right? So I close this trade, and then you can see that I close this trade with a lot of profits actually. And if you go to the trade history, you can see that I paid 161 USDT on fees, and that I made an 11,000 USDT profits on this trade, right? The thing is now, if you want to enter this trade again, what you have to do on BTCC is you of course you watch this video, and you know, the thing is we're waiting for this fair value gap to enter on the 786 again, right? So what we can do is we can just put our limit order here to eventually go up again, right? So what I'm doing now actually is I just enter on the 786 on the bottom of this fair value gap, as I showed you guys before. So what we can do, we just place an entry on this model on the 786, and that's actually our entry limit order we need to place in the order book of BTCC, right? So what you can see is that we have an entry of 4,380, right? So what we have to do is we go to here, we go to BTCC website again, we press limit order, and we do 4,380, right? Then we have to put in our amount of ETH, right? The rule is just to put nothing more than just 5% of your total account. So 5% of this 142,000 USDT, that's let's say 7,000 USDT, so let's say that's 1.5 ETH, let's say 6.7 thousand USDT I'm putting in this trade. So what we have to do is 4,380, and I will put in 1.5 ETH, that's 5% of my total account. So let's say open long, and what you can see is that our limit order is placed in the order book, right? We took some profits here, and now we wait till the price comes down again to enter again, right? You can see that we're making crazy gains now at the moment. So the most important thing I want to give to you guys is just to take profits always, especially when we're heading to this major resistance here. You know, you don't know what's going to happen, and we are here to make money, right? We are not here to lose money actually. The cool thing about BTCC is that you can easily drag stop loss orders, right? So you can see immediately what your current loss is once you get stopped out, and you can also put a take profit. In this case, we didn't have a stop loss, so let's just put our stop loss at break even. The thing is a little bit more low because we have this pool of liquidity here, so let's put our stop loss. Let's remove this entry because it's not valid anymore. So we put our stop loss at a little bit more wider. 43.70, yes, 43.70, that's our stop loss, 43.70. To not get stopped out, to stay in the trade and to catch the next ride up actually, right? There's a possibility that we go down more, but I'm expecting a rejection on this pool of liquidity. So this pool of liquidity will save us. So what we need to do now is we have to put our take profits also in this trade, right? So our first take profit is 45.70. So let's say 45.70, 45.70. So I think this is a very safe trade with a nice risk reward ratio for you guys to make, in my case, $283, but it's up to you what you put in the trade. Remember, only put in the trade what you can afford to lose. When you're a beginner, join the Crypto Gainers, upgrade to premium, and I will explain you everything you need to know to become a leverage trader. And you know, for now, just keep it low, only put in what you can afford to lose, and let's make some gains the coming days, right? Wait for retracement to catch the ride up and to make eventually 5% gain, excluding leverage, right? So that's basically how you trade on BTCC and how you make the gains, right? And again, you know, join the Crypto Gainers. You're more than welcome, and you can see that I post daily setups here, the ones you can follow on BTCC with a limit order, stop loss, and a take profit, right? So guys, I hope you've learned something today, and I hope you guys will make some gains the coming days. And you know, be careful, we're heading to major resistance. Take profits where you can. Trust your model, trust this model, and if you want to level up your trading, go to the link in the description, Crypto Gainers, and you're very welcome. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and with that said guys, I thank you all for watching. Stay safe, make profits, and God bless you all. See you in my next video.